So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Scampering home from 19. To take the field here, they will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he's got a man, complete. And he...
Considering I'm out of the game now. That simulated should help though.
Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Halftime festivity. Offensive explosion and then to victory, and the defensive guys saying, hey, put those points up every. Keep
437 yards, 4 TDs, 62.9
when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally...
With one solid performance, Lance would have down the road.
Oh, so this is back like regular. Yeah.
I got a note the assistant GM wanted to see me a few weeks later. I thought trouble, but it turned out to be something totally different.
I'm gonna go with Demarcus Robinson. He's younger.
We had a training plan, and once we had our cleats laced up and our helmets on, we hit the practice field.
Gentlemen, this week's not over yet, so don't get comfortable. We've had a good week so far, so let's make sure we fit well. Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day. The game is really starting to slow down for you. I can't what you're gonna do on Sunday. Good job.
You have got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'll keep it up.
The drills had shown us adding We were under the microscope, and I'd had to maintain my confidence if we were to make a good showing at our first regular season game. The drills had shown us adding top-tier talent was only one part of the formula. We still had work to do.
What, did I mess up? That was a little weird.
We were under the microscope, and I'd had to maintain my confidence if we were to make a good showing at our first regular season game.
today. From CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here. A few moments ago, they raised the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got his man complete. And they got it well across the field down to the 40 before it's down. It's a gain of 35.
Just flat out right there.
It was a road. That's maybe the speed you would see on a...
They're under it. That happened. He had to fire them.
DK Metcalf. Went into the hand of Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about as the dawn of a new season, you start looking around a team. To throw first down. But it'll be second down. Following the income, roll him out right. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 47 yards. So now then, the bit looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. So the football down. He'll drop out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll look to throw. Target here, complete to... And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Got 222 themselves.
Back-to-back good plays in the move on first down. Touchdown, Seattle. Phil set, 44-yard. So we are in the final minute now. First half as this offense gets ready. They'll now on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. Is for the Seattle touchdown. DeMarcus already his touchdown here in this opening week. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Field and inside the 45. So we've reached...
I'm just playing offense.
The throw complete to Dorsett. Shot score. Touchdown. Already his second down here in this. Now following the interception, this offense will get escaping the press play, and that means up with something here. One fly for Robinson, and that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job.
They're indeed going for it as they look to running back complete. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now, right on the doorstep. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
and that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, we look at it. You're throwing that flag because you and when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Carson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correct? Climb that one?
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in for a yard.
It's on the same spot
The
anyway.
Seahawks find a way to... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. That trend continues. They'll run on first. It's Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage to the offense.
Now it's Carson. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell you to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're over and you don't secure tackles. Guys
trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand
to throw. Dorsett's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's going to go over sweat through there.
On 1st down, Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Oh.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up the 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson. So now we're in the final minute of the game of the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Today's
So the victory here for Seattle. And with that, our journey begins, Charles Books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games count now, don't they?
This is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. For the Seahawks, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with
We were all riding high after the win. Back in the locker room, I checked my phone and saw tons of rumors about players who wanted to be traded to our team. I figured it couldn't hurt to mention it to the assistant GM. And sure enough, when I brought it up, he was more than receptive.
Man, I got a little pull with this
Didn't
team.
your offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
Super Duper Dub Club. Well, that's the winner.
One of our offensive linemen came up with Super Duper Dub Club. And it made us laugh so hard we used it for the rest of the season.
Want me to a 90. Cool.
Time was tight. We had an autograph signing in just a few hours, but I wanted to make sure I got enough work in with the new guys. The practice seemed to fly by. We all left the field feeling pretty pumped for our next game together.
Today, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's week 4 of the NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
So this offense, Charles, we learned this week that they've apparently now reached a level that they feel obliged to give themselves a moniker, a nickname here. And so this is what they want to be known as going forward. The Super Duper Dub Club. So do with that information what you will.
Well, thank you for letting me know, and I love the way you rolled it out there. The Super Duper Dub Club. Okay, maybe not quite what I would have gone with, but anything they wanted to use to bond themselves together, if they feel like it fits and it's apropos, that's all that matters. Fine by me.
So Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 27. He'll find Metcalf. And he is in for the season. His So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run. This goes. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Cardinals 7.
It all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 32 on the play. It looks like it's set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the Cardinals' 8-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
One catch.
DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game. 4th of the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Phillip Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. So the football will be at the 20 line as this offense gets set to take over. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught at the 20. And he's gonna get this deep on to Arizona's side of the field.
That's good.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 56 yards.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. It's complete to Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. First and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 70. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a first and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he takes us down to 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Joe Mixon, his second. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Give him 10 to pick up, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
They need the length of the football here on second down.
The 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Robinson's got it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 81 yards as his guys following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Joe Mixon, 73. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And this
I dropped a 70 bomb on Arizona.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. He's going to have the first down past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They'll run on down. Mixon.
Now that was an excellent run. You see that happen? That's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Here's Mixon. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, to say the offensive line, yes, key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. On first down. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Take a look at the stats here.
Points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive
70-23, 638 yards passing, 215
That's called
rushing.
being in the zone.
31.5.
So for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
13 for 13, 641 yards, 100% completion.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Mixon mixed it up a lot. Had 215 on the ground with 14 attempts. 3 TDs. 23 yak yards. Receiving Robinson, 231, 2 TDs. Metcalf, 110, 3 TDs. Dorsett, 97, 2 TDs. Lee, 49. Olsen, 32. And Mixon, 22. I destroyed them. Oh, I'm up to 90. That's quite a bit here. You. Only 17% passer rating. Only 17 perfect passer rating. Divisional.
It had been a long journey just to get to this point. And with every step, the stakes were raised. The press wanted to gauge our confidence level. As I stepped away from the mic, I knew the next time we stepped onto the field would determine whether we kept going or vanished forever.
Facing the Niners.
Today, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
I get 4 plus touchdowns, no problem.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun in the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And finally he's taken down at the 18.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. It's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come up.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A good response by the defense to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Philip Dorsett.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will knot us up at 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. And he roared. Touchdown, Seattle. DeMarcus Robinson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll drop to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
I'm mixed.
Marcus Robinson with his second touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for... That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson saving his best for the... This offense ready to get back out
can't
there,
keep
so
up.
have the football to start the third quarter. Up a throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got it at the 15. He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks... Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw now on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
He still caught it.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Demarcus So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going to let one fly. Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for this. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll set up to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
I think I'm going to run it a little bit, try to get it in that zone.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Ball carrier.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Again, it's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
More muscle front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Pretty quiet, D, we're pretty quiet.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
I think I got it, though.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. There were just under 90 seconds remaining.
I'm not risking. Seriously?
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
I'm not risking it.
From the gun to give to Mixon. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
To Mixon, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. So far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
The Seahawks, they are moving on. So we say so long, everybody.
What a classic.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
640 yards, 90.7, 90.9 percentage. Rushing, 9 attempts for 39. And had him for 8. Receiving, Robinson 9 receptions for 565. Ouch. You go what works, I guess. Up to 93. To do Team Legend. Wait, I'm in the Super Bowl? Cool. Bumped up to 94. By the Kansas City Chiefs.
We were all nervous before the Super Bowl. Who wouldn't have been, right? But I looked at the players around me and remembered everything we'd done to make this a reality.
There's Mr. Headphones again.
And with that, we put our helmets on and headed for the tunnel.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 56.
EA Sports coverage. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
And to score 6+.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check.
I waited too long.
But they'll get it back.
Intended for Joe Mixon.
First read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
They were expecting me to throw it to Robinson.
Time for the Seahawks. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end. Will wind up just being incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. This throw caught at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got a man. Complete. There he goes right side. And he is at Seattle. Demarcus. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they work this right up for 45. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. A big hitter to start has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. And down to 11. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Well, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out, so two thoughts come to mind.
And he is in for Seattle. Taking it in for 11 yards out. And the Seahawks.
Right back. Sorry about that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to look to throw. Going to let one fly for Robinson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Seattle. Demarcus Robinson. After this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Disley, the tight end. And way up past the 5 before it's taken down. 33 yards that time.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in at the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle. Taking it. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right.
No triple
This
team.
one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball. but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Steven Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
It's probably too far, but I doubt it.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Not much.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw here. The pressure right. Gonna let one, and it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit because they're playing this at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Derek Nottie.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line.
2nd and 5. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him from that one and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect too.
Everyone dialed in. Or there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run Mixon, muscles him off. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
I'm not snapping it.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
How soon do they start burning timeouts?
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mixon, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 40.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47-yard gain.
Ball carrier, Willie Gay.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
And 13.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately after catches. I saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
A 56-yard attempt.
Every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out.
Chiefs 23.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Mixon gets to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a...
Now this isn't breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs,
they're not
he's
even
getting past the
calling
point of
timeouts.
attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Mixon with it. And he'll get this one up to about the line here.
On the carry.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground. It's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
On second, Mixon, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. 3 tight end game here on 1st and 10.
All right, I want to get that 100.
On the run, it's Mixon.
Rushing.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Okay. So they don't even show.
And with that, the dream team stepped off the field and into football legend. What means more to your legacy?
I couldn't be more proud of what we achieved together. And I'm still in touch with most of those guys, even now that we're retired.
Wait, I can make the Super Hall of Fame right away.
As players get into the later stages of their career, oftentimes it's an injury that leads to retirement.
After an injury like that, it takes some time to regain the comfort to sit in the pocket under pressure. Down to a 78.
All right, fellas, listen up. Last practice of the week. We've had a good week so far. Let's make sure we finish the same way. We got a game on Sunday. This is a must-win for us.
Pressure is on. This one is for the goal.
You're getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
With the playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning that week, or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. With the playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning that week, or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career.
That was too easy.
I had no idea how the team would react, on or off the field, to my return. But deep down, I knew it was what I needed to do. Returning from an injury like this wasn't going to be easy. And in this situation, you needed to make the smartest possible decision so I could be effective all game long.
Today, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's the NFC Divisional Round.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play-action fake, low. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. 7-0. They'll try and drive in the air. The Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Eluding the pressure. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage. Free safety was there. Couldn't come up. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So on fourth down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 in the first.
Well, Charles, the big story today, obviously the career of one of the league's best quarterbacks during an early season victory. The assumption was that he ran yards away. The offense set to take the field here as they have the foot in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. Gonna let one fly for... That's caught at 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Demarcus Robinson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks get the quick touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20. They'll come in here to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. And that is clean. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks do that. They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is incomplete. The receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a throw.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's... They run for it with Mixon.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defense in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage response.
Top of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Back to throw now on first down. Complete to Dorsett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
A nice pass there. And, Charles, how important do you think it is that the coaching staff helps him get in a good rhythm?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down, he'll drop to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
From the he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken just shy of midfield. Turns out to be a great attempt that one. Good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it's gonna be second down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Feels like caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Flushed out right. That's him back complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And that is incomplete to 15 seconds now. Metcalf once again the target. That'll bring up second down. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the run, and they're in better shape third. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
3.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. His kick is good. And that will do it. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll look to throw now on first, being chased out left. Airing it out for Olsen. Well, this is and it's complete. And all the way down to the 5.
Hemmed in and make his throws from the pause. They knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And this one is incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And now it's out.
I like the thought there. They on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he's going to keep it here. Oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Out of the shotgun with Mixon. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. First and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, do have a flag down. Let's check in with our... Home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? So-called good guys didn't get a call. They felt like it all afternoon. You pain?
They got one.
Yes, they did.
On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. It's just him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On second down, Mixon. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 15 yards on the play, first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Mixon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. They are pushed back 5 yards of game, second and 8. Now they'll throw here. And this is caught at the 8. Reached the 8-yard line going out. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he is in Seattle. And Mixon is best. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board.
Round of the playoffs, and the story will be the gritty, gutsy effort by one of the league's best QBs.
And he certainly proved the naysayers wrong today, partner, no doubt about that. Now, overall, an up-and-down performance, but he did enough for to win and advance to the next round. He and his team both have to have confidence and believe that he'll be better the next time out.
So that'll do it for my point.
than I expected I would be. I suppose that should have been a sign that the news I'd be getting from Coach wasn't great. The news, especially since I had worked so hard to come back from this injury once. But because I'd come back once, I knew that with the cautious approach, I could come back again.
Well, I'm gonna leave it here. If you enjoyed it, let me hear about it. Have a good one.